We now join our associate Bill Miller of Global Connections Television at the UN Television Studios, where he will interview Marguerite Stankus, president of Jack Kite, the company that creates the beautiful and inspiring Peace Dove kites.
Every day, millions of people around the world are working to try to make the world a better place, to create a better world, and to work towards world peace. Today, we're going to be talking with an entrepreneur who's developed a very unique program utilizing kites to focus attention on this very important topic. Marguerite Stankus is the president of Jack Kite, a company that focuses on using kites to promote world peace. Previously, she worked as a contact ranger at a Virginia state park. At that time, she was working with the endangered osprey in a very interesting program. Later, she developed the Jack Kite company and focused part of her effort on developing the Dove of Peace symbol. Marguerite Stankus, welcome to today's Global Connections program.
Oh, it's so great to be here. It's just wonderful.
I appreciate you being with me. Thank you very much. Let's talk a little bit about world peace and what you have done. You're an entrepreneur. You have a kite company, and you have many different types of kites, but you've taken this one kite that is the Dove of Peace kite. Tell us a little bit about that. How did this concept develop, and what is it?
Well, we were making osprey and eagle kites, so we had some publicity and people knew who we were. And a fellow in California was contacted by the Olympic Committee for a Dove of Peace for the Olympics. And it was getting to be 6 weeks before the Olympics, and he said, I think there's a lady in Virginia Beach that just may be able to help you. And it was flown in the Atlanta Olympics by 100 children, one kite for each year in the 100 years of the Olympics. And I didn't go to Atlanta, but when it was on TV, it just brought tears to my eyes because you could hear a pin drop. I think that when this kite is in the air, it speaks for itself. It was a gift to the Olympians that were there. This stuff is so beautiful in the air, Bill. It just exemplifies this feeling of love and peace. It was perfect for the Olympics. It's a perfect vehicle for promoting peace and goodwill. I've been doing this for a long time, and it still amazes me how it affects the individual life, that each person feels by watching this kite fly almost as if it's personally for them. It just gives you such a sense of well-being.
But it's very beautiful, and as I can imagine, with 100 of them at once, what is the largest number that's ever been flown? Do you have any idea? It was 100 at the Olympics in Atlanta, but do you have any idea of perhaps a larger number?
I think as I look back, we did a program in South Miami Beach, Florida, with the Dade County Schools and the Dade County Police Department. And the name of that program was Get High on Kites, Not Drugs. And we took a couple of 100 kites, Jack kites, the dove being among the osprey, the eagles, the geese, and we let 200 children approximately fly those kites on the beach. It was awesome. I was in a program one time, it's called Winners on Wheels. We didn't discuss this, but it was children in wheelchairs. And we put the pole in the back of the wheelchairs with a kite on the back, and they raced. And I'll tell you, if anything could just melt your heart, it was just the laughter of these children and these kites. Speaking of peace in the world, this was like a whole new arena for these kids. They were having their own contest in their wheelchairs, and each one came up and gave us a hug. It was just so moving. It was wonderful. When you have a kite in the air, there's no language barriers. There's no cultural barriers. There's just no barriers of speech. There's no barriers if a person is in a wheelchair. There's no barriers if you're young or old. When that kite is in the air, it's kind of like the ocean. It's for everybody. And you can almost feel like you're a part of that. It's hard to explain. I guess you have to kind of feel it for yourself.
It's a very pretty kite. It's a very interesting kite. It's a unique kite.
Thank you.
And if people are interested, they can go to www.jackkite.com. That's JACKITE.com and get more information on it. Marguerite Stankus, thank you for a very interesting and a very informative program.
It was my pleasure. It was great. Thanks, Bill.
I'm Bill Miller. Thank you for joining us on today's Global Connections program.
Well, that's our show for today. We hope this program has inspired you to take action in your local community to create a better world. And we want to remind you, you can make a difference. Go out and make some positive news.